Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you DC June 2024 Solicitations. Ooh, this one will be interesting. Elseworlds is back. Batman Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age, the sequel to Batman Gotham by Gaslight. 12-issue series debuting in June. So, let's see what's kind of going on here. And then we pretty much start off with that. Let's see here. The new era of Elseworlds kicks off with the return of its crown jewel, the mysterious and gothic world originated by Brian Augustin and Mike Mignola. When a mysterious meteor falls on the wide-open plains of the Midwest, it will unleash a chain of events that find Gotham's bizarre Batman contending with not just the twin threats of the Catwoman and a mysterious international assassin, but also the emergence of superhuman beings beyond all comprehension. The sequel series expands the 19th century DC universe beyond the confines of Gotham City, showcasing bold new visions of once familiar heroes. Do not miss it. Interesting. So, if you liked the first one, that sounds like one to kind of pop off on. This one's kind of cool. Collected editions. We've got DC vs. Marvel and the DC vs. Marvel, the Amalgam Age omnibuses popping off. That's kind of rare to have them popping up again, back in print for the first time in decades, featuring a new wraparound direct market variant covered by superstar artist Jim Lee, yet to be revealed. Man, that's going to be interesting. Now, those come out in August 6th, 2024, both of them, and they're both $150 a piece. The Versus, DC versus Marvel is 904 pages. The Amalgam Age Omnibus is 1,120 pages. But it's rare to see these kind of pop off again because it involved the big two, so you're usually fighting on those kind of things. So if you're into them, I mean, I might even check them out because of how interesting they usually are. In 1976, the big two in comics made pop culture history by pitting their most popular heroes, Superman and the Amazing Spider-Man, against each other. The success of this one-shot comic paved the way for the future collaborations between the House of Ideas and the Distinguished Competition, ushering in a new age of inter-company crossover events that boasted some of the industry's biggest writers and artists. And then, of course, still pitting against each other. So if you're very interested in that, I would definitely look into that. We don't know how many will be in print, so check with your local comic book shop or your online retailers or whatnot, and see how that kind of goes off. And then we've got, like, DC's Pride and everything, with the variant covers and all that. DC Pride 2024 Issue 1, on sale, May 28th, 2024. DC's Eisner and Ringo Award-winning Pride anthology returns in the form of a universe-spanning travelogue like you've never seen. In its pages, Dreamer makes a first-time pilgrimage to her ancestral planet, Naltor. Poison Ivy and Janet from HR go spore hunting on Port World. Superman, John Kent gets the boys together for a night out in A-Town. But things go sideways when the Ray vanishes into thin air. Steel, Natasha Irons, works up the courage to face Tracy 13 at the Oblivion Bar's Pride Party for the first time since they broke up. Aquaman, Jackson Hyde, catches an unexpected ride to the Fourth World just in time for their annual Love Festival. All this and more in a volume celebrating how the LGBTQIA+ community is everywhere and belongs anywhere, even the furthest reaches of the universe. Plus, this anthology features a special preview of the upcoming YA OGN, The Stranger Case of Harleen and Harley, as well as an unmissable autobiographical story written by industry legend Phil Jimenez about the fantastical worlds that shaped him, brought to life by Giulio Massioni, I believe. Celebration of Rachel Pollack, uncovered issue 1. Yeah, interesting ones there. Cool. And then we also get a cool variant covers look, which is kind of cool to be able to see all that kind of stuff there and to seeing what they're kind of doing. Nice. Harley Quinn issue 41. There ain't nothing like villainy. The sweet sounds, bank alarms, the wind blowing through your hair in a stolen car, not to mention the discounts you get buying bang flags in bulk. But every now and again, the sweet candy of crime has one heck of a sugar crash. I've gone and got myself noticed by some cold-hearted types. Here's to hoping I don't get iced. But you don't care, but But don't you dare think that's all. We also got a tale of a nightmare that ruined my sleep the day before I took my driver's license photo, as told by two real cool folks who did not like talking to me at the DMV, Gretchen Falker Martin and Danny. Poison Ivy issue 23. The world is eating itself alive as the zombified victims of poison ivy, led by the reborn Dr. Jason Woodrow? The Floronic Man, descend upon Slaughter Swamp's foremost botanical supervillain. With time running out, Ivy will have to use every ounce of herself in order to defend her life, but will it be enough, and is her life even worth saving? Damn, that sounds nutty. Shit. Alright. And that's kind of what those look like there. Let's shift over. Batman issue 141. Chip Zdarsky, George Jimenez. Dark Prison's finale. It all comes down to this. Batman versus Batman. Oh shit. With Damian's life and the future of Gotham hanging in the balance, nothing can prepare either version of the Dark Knight for what's about to happen. What the fuck's going on? Granted, that cover's fucking gnarly as shit, but goddamn. Batman issue 149, Dark Prison's epilogue. When confronted with the totality of your life and all the choices that led you to where you are, do you build on the ashes or rise from them? The Batman who is left standing will have to answer this question quickly, as someone is already sifting through those ashes with an eye towards saving the world. That sounds nutty. Detective Comics 1086. An unexpected villain has made an appearance in Gotham, trailing chaos, destruction, and horror in their wake. Now, as chaos tears a bloody gash through the sinister order of the Orgham's Gotham, Batman is the city's only hope for salvation, but a city too far gone for even the Dark Knight to save it. That doesn't sound good, and that cover's crazy looking. Nightwing issue 115. Part 2 of the Heartless saga continues. When things go up in flames, Dick must put his feelings aside and help Shelton, aka Heartless, find his butler. After all, superhero's job is to save everyone, even the very bad. But every noble sacrifice comes with a price, and Nightwing finds himself in a situation only someone as cunning as Heartless could have concocted. That doesn't sound good for Grayson there. Batman and Robin issue 10. Shush rises. Man-Bat's plans have been unleashed on Gotham. The only person who can help Batman and Robin save the city is Shush. Can she set aside her hate for the dynamic duo and help, or will she let her quest for revenge overcome her? Ooh, that's not good. Catwoman issue 66. Birds of Prey issue 10. Batman the Brave and Bold 14. Penguin issue 11. Red Hood to Hills. What the fuck? Did I accidentally? No, we'll get there. Okay. Batman Superman World's Finest issue 28. Something is destroying the fifth dimension, and if an army of evil imps can obliterate all the joy in life from an entire reality, what chance do Superman and Batman stand against it? A multitude of DC guest stars and their fifth dimension counterparts join the world's finest duo in a last-ditch attempt to save Earth from the ultimate darkness. That sounds pretty crazy. I do like this. My Adventures with Superman issue 1. Interesting that we got a comic on that now. I really like that series. Following from the screen to the page, it's Superman. Picking up from the explosive end of Season 1, Clark's about to spend Christmas alone in Metropolis. Though he's feeling a bit down and out, a tip about a monster in the sewers sends Superman, Lois, and Jimmy into action. But what is this monster that can absorb anything it touches, and why is it here in Metropolis? Written by the head writer of My Adventures with Superman, Josie Campbell, and drawn by Pablo M. Collar, this series brings the hit show to your hands with an all-new adventure. That's pretty cool. Wonder Woman issue 10. This cat has claws. Cheetah enters the fray as the Sovereign recruits Diana's greatest foe to deal the killing blow. Meanwhile, the Wonder Girls may have promised their mentor that they'd stay out of her fight, but well-behaved heroes seldom make history. Will they reach Diana before it's too late? Plus, Trinity takes to the skies. Literally. Wow. Wonder Woman sounds like she's got some shit going on there. Brainiac Queen unleashes cosmic horror. That sounds crazy. Action Comics 1066. By Joshua Williamson. Art and cover by Rafa Sandoval. House of Brainiac Part 5. The Brainiac Queen is alive. Now that Brainiac has created his masterpiece, all bets are off, and Superman and his family are witness to cosmic horror unlike anything they've ever seen. As we learn the true history of Brainiac, the main man, Lobo, must choose what side he is on before all hell breaks loose. And that cover is just crazy. Countdown to Absolute Power. House of Brainiac finale, Superman issue 15. Fall of the House of Brainiac. Why the hell is there, like, there's Action Comics, and then there's Superman, and somehow they're still doing the same kind of things in the same ones. That's weird. Fall of the House of Brainiac. Superman and Lex have figured out how to stop Brainiac and his queen, but it will take a great sacrifice. Can they do the unthinkable to save their family and friends? This all leads directly into DC's summer event, Absolute Power. Green Lantern issue 12. Having uncovered the truth behind the United Planets, Hal and the rest of the 2814 Lanterns desperately try to escape the hands of the United Planets Lanterns, Ring Hunters, and the terrifying Unseen. Only a former ally gives Hal a chance of survival, but will they be too late to save him from certain doom? Plus, Guy Gardner's bogus Lobo adventure gets somehow even crazier. Don't ask us how, we just work here. Like, yeah, I fucking get that. And we also see a crazy looking one with Power Girl issue 10. Power Girl joins the Holiday Girls in this action-packed House of Brainiac tie-in. Goblin and his goons may have the neighborhood, but they'll never break the spirit of our local hero and her new allies. With the biker gangs brawling, it's now up to Crush and Page to shut down the Sonarians down for good. Can the power of brains, brawn, and beauty prevail? They're riding a fucking, like, dragon motorcycle. That's... even if the comic itself would suck, that cover is just worth it. That's just cool. I mean, to me. The Flash issue 10. As the Angles? So angles are supposed to be angels. I'm not sure. I haven't been reading the comics, so I don't know. The Archangels bring the Crown of Thorns into the gallery. Wally West has to pull himself together to face some old rogues. Amanda Waller's task force raids Terrific Tech and brings some shocking backup to keep the speedsters in line. Okay. Titans issue 12. Hal comes for Bloodhaven. With the team on the ropes and Waller to blame, Nightwing and his allies must look within for the answers to their never-ending problems. Will Raven, the demon's daughter, lead them to salvation or to slaughter at the hands of her father, Trigon? That doesn't sound good whatsoever. Green Arrow, issue 13. Oliver Queen has become the agent of Amanda Waller. No! Roy and the rest of the Green Arrow family want to know why Green Arrow would betray his family and friends and choose to work with Amanda Waller in deadly plans for the heroes and villains of the DC Universe. Yeah? Answer that. Green Lantern War Journal, issue 10. The contentious team of Salin Shepard and Guy Gardner are about to test their strength against the entire United Planets blockade on a suicide mission to rescue John Stewart from the oldest enemy of the Guardians. But John has been pulled into a nightmare dimension from which no living thing has ever returned. Can John Stewart's legendary willpower measure up against the gods of the First World? I think so. I've grown up with John Stewart as like the Green Lantern. Blue Beetle issue 10. Victoria Cord's new creation, Pinnacle, is proving to be more and more dangerous the longer it stays online. Can Jaime and Kajida patch up their connection in time, or will Pinnacle return Palmyra City into a Palmyra City into a totalitarian wasteland? That doesn't look good whatsoever. Shazam issue 12. Billy and the Captain have always made a great team, so why is the Captain keeping secrets from him? Darla discovers the Captain has the ability to transform without Billy knowing, but why now? What is it that the Captain doesn't want him to know? The answer will not only impact adoption plans, but the future of Billy's existence. That's not good. Justice Society of America issue 11. The Legionnaires' plans come together, but what does this mean for the future of the Justice Society of America? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Then we get into pretty much Constantine, The Boy Wonders, Antenna. Yeah, Primer. The Weirder and the... So yeah, these sound pretty interesting. Sounds like a pretty good month. I can't believe that they're getting these DC versus Marvel things back. So definitely keep an eye out for them. That's cool to learn. Batman sounds fucking crazy and pretty good. Nightwing sounds like it's moving at a nice kind of clip for different kind of things. Superman sounds like in a better position than where I kind of started out with, which is kind of weird because I'm like, hey, I'm a Jason Aaron fan, but it just didn't really pull me in. This other stuff with like the House of Brainiac sounds a little bit more interesting, though it's kind of weird that it's split between like the two different kind of comics. It is interesting about like Amanda Waller kind of spanning out different kind of things. Wonder Woman sounds kind of cool. Hopefully she'll get the help that she needs. Blue Beetle and Shazam sounds like they're dealing with some gnarly stuff too. So look into those. See what kind of piques your interest. Tell me kind of what you think of this. If you like these, if you don't like these, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.